It's past 7 and my co-hosts for the day are here.
This is the Radio 1 Breakfast Show.
With Jess Glynne and Ryan from One Republic.
Yeah! Good morning.
Morning.
Wow, I thought your face was going to explode then, Jess Glynne, when you heard that.
Jess Glynne.
You were like, wow! Morning, Jess Glynne.
Morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Are you up for this co-host?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah?
Yeah, I hope everyone else is.
I like that Jess has a pen and paper
I know,
in
I
hand
don't know,
to
I just
show-
saw it there in
to
my
show how
chest.
serious she is about broadcasting.
I need to make some notes throughout
She's
the show.
ready to roll. And Ryan Tedder, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I think I got maybe 1 hour more sleep than Jess did, so I'm at a slight
Did ya?
advantage. She said she got 4, I got 5.
Wow. Why
Maybe-
4 hours sleep? What happened?
11, 12, 1.
What happened?
I don't know. I went to bed quite late, maybe, and then woke up early.
That's how that happens?
That's so weird.
God.
That would happen.
Do you know when you know you have to wake up the next day, then you wake up too early?
Uh-huh.
I think it was one of them. I
of
woke
those.
up earlier than I actually... Anyway, yeah.
The stress of having to wake up early
Yeah.
keeps me from falling asleep.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's like it's a vicious cycle that plays in your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Well, I have that that's my world.
Every day.
That's every single day.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I've started doing though? I watch this fairy tale thing and it really takes my mind off things.
Really? What's
Yeah.
that?
There's this thing called Once Upon a Time, and it's all about. It's a grown-up thing.
Right.
It's not cartoons.
Right.
And it's about like all the fairy tales that there ever was, and it's really cool. But it's like obviously dreamland, so it's not real. But when you watch it, it kind of.
Sets you off to sleep. I love that. Ryan, have you watched the fairy tale thing?
No, but I watch, on tour, you're trying to fall asleep, so it's good to put on something you've seen before 100 times so you're not thinking about it. I put on Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh,
I'm
right,
a huge
yeah.
Wes
Oh, I've
Anderson.
seen that.
I'm a massive Wes Anderson fan. He's my favorite director, so I can put on Fantastic Mr. Fox,
Yeah.
Grand Budapest Hotel, kind of anything he's done. I put that on loop and I just pass out.
See, I moved house about a month ago, and I don't have a telly yet, and no TV in the house at all because it's not been set up yet.
Yeah.
So I've only got my laptop, which only has Bridesmaids on it.
Oh my
so
God.
I've watched Bridesmaids
That is
every single night just to have
Unbelievable.
something on
Right.
when I fall asleep.
Yeah.
So I feel like I know it from front to back.
Yes.
Like I know the words. I know the full script to Bridesmaids.
It is a funny movie.
It's a really good
It
film.
is a good movie,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
great.
Really good
It's a
film.
good movie. Anyway, we're not going to be watching films today or fairy tales or anything like that. We're going to be co-hosting the show together.
Professionally.
Professionally.
Yeah,
the three
yeah,
of us.
professionally.
Now, Ryan, you've not only done radio before, you've trained in radio, right?
I had classes in college. I took a radio course for a little bit, and yeah, the teacher asked me if I wanted a gig at one of the local stations. He didn't know I was pursuing music, quietly skipping classes to write songs and all that, but he offered me a gig at a local station. I turned it down, but it was fun. It was flattering.
I
Yeah.
love that you learned to do it. I mean, I've had, as you can probably tell, every day from 6:30 till 10,
Yeah.
zero training.
Oh no, it comes across as zero training.
Yeah, thank you. That's what we're going for. Just that raw thing.
It's very avant-garde.
Yeah, that's what we pitch it as, really.
Yeah.
It's just a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
Jess, have you ever done radio before? Ever hosted the radio?
No.
Right, so today is your first day.
Pretended, like, when you're a kid, you're like, hello, good morning.
Yeah. Yeah. That's essentially what we're doing now. It's not
Yeah.
actually, it's not going out to a lot of people. So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to be here right through till 9 o'clock. If anyone wants to say hello this morning to Jess or to Ryan, you can text us 81199 is our number. Write that number down, Jess. 81199. Go on, write it
I'm
down.
gonna write it down.
And then when you want
81199.
anyone to 81199, that's it. And then when you want anything, you just say, hey, text in 81199.
All right, there we go. I've got this.
81199.
Yeah,
Text
it's like
in.
Yeah, look, there you go. Also, if you want to get in touch with us at R1 Breakfast, our social media this morning is going to be run by Jess and by Ryan. Also, BBC R1 on Snapchat. You're going to be running that for us this morning. So we're rinsing you this morning.
This is complete takeover.
It really is. Do you want to introduce our first song?
Let's do it.
Do you want to do it?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hook
Well,
me up.
Ryan, you
Oh, I
take it
see
away.
here.
You take
I
it
know this
away.
song.
Yeah.
This next song is Wherever I Go by my band, One Republic.
Beautiful. He's a natural, Jess, isn't he?
I know I can. You know what? It doesn't suck.
Does not suck, that song.
Yeah.
It is so catchy, that Ryan.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It was very,
catchy.
very hard to sing.
It's high, isn't it?
It is. It's like within 3 notes of the highest note I've ever hit. And I don't write songs thinking about the key ever. I don't know about you. So
No, I don't. It's probably like my biggest issue.
it's one of my biggest issues.
Yeah.
And so it just stuck. I probably should have lowered it, but I chose not to.
So you just write these songs in the studio and you're like, this is
Yeah.
wicked. And then you come around to learn it and you're like,
Yeah.
man, I can't sing this.
Well, you're chasing, and Jess, I think you can agree with this. That certain keys have magic for a certain lyric. And so if I'm writing a song for somebody else, the first thing I do when they're in the room is I will have the song in 4 different keys, and I will have them sing in front of me in the 4 keys
Right.
to see which one like gives you the most goosebumps. You're chasing, because if you do it in the wrong key, it just loses energy, it loses magic.
Yeah, I love that. 'Cause we were speaking to Sam Smith when he wrote the Bond song. Was it Spectre song, wasn't it?
Yeah, Spectre.
Writings on the Wall.
Spectre.
And
That's right, that's right.
And he was saying that he wrote it and like did it in the studio, and then when he came around to sing it, he was like, I can't.
can't
I mean,
do
and
it.
he can sing.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
was like, oh man, that's too hard.
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah.
That must happen a lot.
Happens a lot with me, yeah.
Yeah.
When you need muscle memory too, right? Like
Yeah.
if you, your saving grace for television, performing on TV, is doing a song so many times that you literally are not thinking about it. Because if
Right.
you're thinking about it, I will drop a lyric. I'll forget a lyric that fast.
So easy.
So easy. I could do a song 100 times, but the muscle memory thing is so critical. Critical.
Has that ever happened to you, Jess, where you've been on telly and you're like, what is the next lyric?
Yeah, it's done that, but I haven't actually then... On TV, I haven't forgotten it.
Right.
But I have been on stage and not sung.
And what happens?
Oh, I've just literally, like, the song's just gone ahead and the band just carry on and I've just stood there. It's really awful. It's the most horrible feeling because you can't remember it.
I bet that's horrible.
I make up gibberish. I do gibberish.
Sometimes, yeah, you do.
I do
yeah.
gibberish. I've done it. And I've done it on TV too, and no one's caught it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And you've just made up lyrics?
Yeah, I've just made up lyrics. We did
No, I'm not looking forward to that, man.
We did TV. We did TV in Italy yesterday, 2 days ago. Yesterday, and we did 2 takes. On one of them, I completely botched the lyric. I still don't know which one they aired.
Right.
Like I was on last night, and and everybody's tweeting in Italian. They're like, "Bravo, one Republic," da, 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 da. And I'm just like, "Oh God, what did they air?" But then I thought, wait a minute, it's in Italy. They wouldn't know if I messed it up.
That is true, because famously no one in Italy speaks English.
Nobody, apparently, not in 2016.
No, nobody.
Yeah,
so you're
yeah.
fine. You got away with
Yeah,
it. Thank God.
parli Italiano.
Yeah, absolutely. Got
You
to
speak
admit.
Italian?
Very little. I speak enough to like ask for things like waiter, can I have another? Scusi cameriere, un altro caffè nero per favore. Like, can I have another black coffee?
Oh.
Non fi niente,
So your
non fi
answer is
niente.
just yes, I can. Yes. What about when you're doing like promo in like Spain or Italy or something? Like, because there's quite weird telly out there. Like when I watch Spanish TV, sometimes I'm like, this is mad what they have guests doing.
Yeah.
Have you ever
And
had
they
to be
say
subjected
things
to
so
weird?
differently as well.
Right.
Like, what was it? I was doing a TV show in Italy, like, I don't know, not long ago, and they're like, oh, good life. And I was like, and they were like filming me, and I was like, yeah, good life. And they're like, I don't know, it's just like, I don't know what it means.
In Germany, they
Good
sign.
life.
In Germany,
Good life.
they sign off emails in Germany. I have some friends that are German and work for the German record label and whatever. Everything ends with hugs. Everything ends with hugs.
Really?
Like,
Wow.
yeah, hugs. So like the first time I was talking with this guy, he's an actor in Germany, and we became friends, and every email was so like very hugs and kisses, and I was like, oh, okay. So then I just started hugging, hugs. Anytime I write to anybody
Wow.
in Germany.
Are you sure everybody does that? Or is it not just this guy?
It
that
might have
loves
been
you?
just this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, Japan is the biggest culprit because they'll say something like, they'll meet you and they'll say something like, yeah, okay, crazy times, or good happy, like, and you're just what?
And we're like, yeah.
Yeah, One Republic, good happy.
They also say no instead of yes.
Yeah, they do.
so
Yeah.
weird.
Are you sure,
And
Jess?
they're like, no, seriously, you're like,
Do you want another song? No.
No.
They mean, yeah.
they're like, good, happy, no?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, and they're like, sing a song, no? And I'm like, yeah, no. I was like, yeah, no.
No?
Yeah.
No? Yes.
Yeah.
No. Should we listen to the new Nick Jonas song?
Yeah,
No.
what's that one? I haven't heard it.
No.
No.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No.
Good life.
Good life. Good life. Happy times. Friends call him Nicholas Jonas.
Do you call him Nicholas?
I call him Saint Nick.
Yeah.
He's a saint.
He really is. He's going to be joining us as a co-host this week.
He's a good dude. He's a friend.
We really like him. Nick Jonas, going to be at Big Weekend this weekend, and he's going to be co-hosting the Radio 1 Breakfast Show. But today we have Jess Glynne and Ryan Tedder. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Jess, your mum's been giving you some advice, I hear.
Oh, yeah, she's giving me some good advice. Yeah, so I heard that. She was like, Jess, just so you know, you've got a lot to live up to this morning. Craig David sang a really good weather report, and you're, it's your job tomorrow, so good luck with that.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum. Thanks for the
Yeah,
support.
I thought it was really good support.
Yeah.
I won't be singing the weather.
No.
I don't want to compete.
No, you can't do a 7-day forecast if you're not Craig David.
Do you know what I mean? It's a bit,
It's
yeah.
Craig's territory. What we are going to get you guys to do, though, and we've done this before, because Ryan, you write the hits. Jess, you write the hits. Jess has had 5 number ones. Ryan wrote Halo.
One of my favourite songs ever.
Halo!
It's one of my favourite songs ever.
Yeah, hello, it's everyone's favourite song.
No, mine.
Thank you.
What we're going to get you guys to do is to write a song this morning with the help of some really great songwriters.
Yeah.
And that is everybody on the text on 81199. Now, we're going to get our listeners texting lyrics, and Jess and Ryan are going to curate a song, and then we'll perform it as a trio, or is it a duo, Fifi?
Let's do duo.
Is it a duo? Yeah, it's a duo. I tried. It's a duo.
You could
It's a
maybe do
duo.
some like hand claps.
I'll do percussion.
Yeah, perfect.
Now, we did this when Coldplay came in to see us before Christmas, and this was really, really good. So people texted in basically the most like boring thing that they were up to that day, and through the magic of Coldplay, they made it into a hit.
It was a gorgeous day. Everything's going my way. I am a man with some sand in my van. I don't know what to do, how to make this stay true. Gotta get it out of my van if I can.
I mean, it's quite out there.
I mean, that's definitely a hit.
They're opening Big Weekend with that on Sunday night.
Yeah, they should lead up. I mean, that's like an album leader. That's
I
the
think
setup
so.
single.
Yeah.
It's like Viva la that.
Yeah. They also wrote one about someone having excessive body hair that texted in
Oh,
on
wow.
81199.
Said Tom, beware of excess bodily hair, 'cause you don't want to scare our children.
That's great. I love it. Excess body hair.
Someone texted in about leaves. Chris Martin wrote a song about it.
Walking this morning, what did I see? I saw a leaf drop out of a tree. You got it. Walking along after dark. All kind of changes going on in the park. I'm saying, yeah.
So it can be done. He wrote a song about leaves, a man who had some sand in his van, and someone who had excess bodily hair.
I think the excess bodily hair for me is the clear winner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the hit. Well, text us right now, 81199, with maybe the most boring thing that you are doing today. Put your name on the text, please, as well. We want that, don't we?
It's really
Yeah, oh,
important.
yeah.
For PRS.
Well, we might drop
Yeah.
the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to know.
81199, the most boring thing today, and we're going to make it into a hit song with Ryan Tedder and Jess Glynne. What's the number, Jess?
Please text to 81199.
Oh, yeah. Right now, 7:31 on Radio 1. Let's get the latest from Newsbeat with Tina Dahealy.
This
Is
BBC Radio 1.
there's a warning about